Hey everybody, I'm Chief Meteorologist Eric Snitl. Welcome to RochesterFirst.com and your digital exclusive weather update as we gear up for yet another shot of snow around here. Live look outside right now. No snow is falling. We still have some snow on the ground, though, from Batavia toward Williamsville, getting into Victor. Batavia especially. They got about 3 inches out of this from the weekend storm. And then there's Geneva, and I would throw Rochester included in that just have a lot of brown grass that is showing. Very little in the way of snowfall from that last one. 33 in town. A lot of us are in the 30s still at this hour. We will continue to trickle down in the 20s, though, as we head overnight tonight. You can see your hourly forecast takes us sub 30. After about 7 o'clock, we'll drop into the upper, even middle 20s here after midnight as cloud cover starts to increase. We're waiting on that next storm system to arrive, and it should be here with an ETA by tomorrow morning. Nothing on radar for now. We're good to go. Storm system off to our south. This is a big one. It's affecting a lot of the eastern side of the United States. Flank of snow on the northern extent of this, the low pressure area itself south of there. These are tornado watches in yellow, and you'll note at this hour I see at least one tornado warning polygon north of I-10 in Louisiana, tornado warning polygon number 2 south of Jackson, Mississippi, just east of Interstate 55. They have had several confirmed tornadoes out of this today, and that severe weather threat will continue to push east of the Mississippi River, eventually into Alabama through the overnight hours tonight. Same system, different flavor, though. The colder air is lurking here. This swath of purple are winter weather advisories, which go all the way up to, but don't quite include, the Rochester area. We're going to get a couple of inches out of this, whether I think you're in an advisory or not. Not a huge difference north to south, just a slight one. Here's how Futurecast sees it. Watch the clouds continue to overspread the region. I think some of this light snow will begin as early as just after midnight across the southern tier. In town, though, especially north of the Thruway, a lot of this will start to pick up by sunrise, maybe an hour or two before. So we've got an area-wide light to moderate snow by 7 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures through this are going to be close to freezing. So here's how I think tomorrow is going to be from a travel perspective. Yes, we will get some accumulation out of this, but one, because the snow is not overly heavy, and two, because temperatures are very borderline and we are daytime by this point, I think the roads are largely going to be okay. I think crews should be able to keep up with this. It's not going to accumulate rapidly. So in terms of the overall scope of whether this is a big deal or not, I think this leans toward not that big of a deal, but it will blanket us again in a veil of white, certainly as the back edge pulls out of here by Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. We'll get another shot coming through with a cold front on Wednesday. There it goes. Expect another burst of snow. Watch the temperatures on Wednesday. 25 at 7 a.m. By 4:30 to 5 o'clock into the afternoon, we have dropped into the teens. And we're dealing with winds out of the northwest, 30, 35, 40 miles an hour in terms of gusts. So you are talking significant wind chill issues by Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Here's how we paint the snowfall accumulation map. General rule, north of the Thruway will go 1 to 3, south of the Thruway will go 2 to 4. It's different, but it's not a huge difference. We'll all get a little bit here. There is the Arctic blast as it starts to make its way in from Canada. This thing's going to park right overhead, so certainly by Wednesday night, this is going to be, bar none, the coldest air that we have felt so far this season, a season which is only a few days away from ending. Winter arrives on Saturday. We've got wind chills by Thursday morning at 2 a.m., near or even worse than 10 below. It's what it's going to feel like in Rochester. You see some 15 belows. Negative 20 as you go into the southern tier. You may see wind chill advisories out of this as we watch these numbers that appear to trickle lower as the new model data comes in. But again, for this evening, no issues at all. We drop into the 20s, but we continue to keep things dry. Yes, there will be some lake effect around Wednesday into early Thursday. I don't think any of that is overly significant necessarily. We will not see freezing again until we go into the weekend. Highs on Saturday, warming back up above freezing.